we had the most fantastic view of the city, because number one, all these trees
And the
were
trees weren't
small.
here. I've seen pictures.
And there were no bungalows, so we could see all the way over to Mount Diablo. We could see the smog from all the smokestacks from the industry that was down, along the waterfront in San Francisco, which it's a lot cleaner now, much cleaner.
Really?
Oh, the air is much cleaner now than when we were kids,
And
because
then
my
behind
eyes would
us-
burn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And behind us, we had Twin Peaks. There were not apartments
Yes,
for quite
yes.
a long time.
Yeah.
By the time perhaps I was here, there were beginning to build them. But even after there were apartments, you still did hikes, as our teachers still do. But it was really just mountains when you first came to work here.
Yes,
Mountains
and we
and
had
nothing.
Heidi coming over the hill in the morning, for, coming to school, Campbell.
Heidi?
Heidi, I call her Heidi, Gail Campbell.
She hiked
Yeah.
by herself over the hill?
Yeah, just, nobody.
Heidi.
No path or anything. Just came down,
Walking
yeah.
to school with her goat.
That's why I call him Heidi, because just like coming through the grass and everything, it just, it was a much simpler time.
Everyone, of course, most people brought their lunches. There wasn't much action in the cafeteria. Not many cafeteria lunches.
Well, we kind of begged our mother to have cafeteria, but our mother made us fabulous lunches. We thought that cafeteria food was going to be so much better. But yeah, the walking, and also I think early on, I'm 6 years old, I was walking to school by
By
myself.
yourself, right.
Kids were just walking to school by themselves. It
Can I
wasn't-
ask about the city around you? What was happening at that time that you really remember in terms of how the
Well,
school?
Sputnik.
Oh,
Sputnik
Sputnik.
came the day that Julie came, same year.
Right.
Sputnik.
Sputnik.
And, yeah.
The 57 earthbeat. I
Remember,
remember
I
that.
I
Do you
remember being in the
that?
classroom the day of the earthquake, and going under my desk.
Yeah. Oh, it was scary.
Yeah.
I remember being here.
But it wasn't in your class, it was in second grade, I was in second grade,
Uh-huh.
1957.
I remember the years, I think, I have to be sure it's not Grattan, because I taught at Grattan too also, but the fear of the Russians coming, and then we're gonna have to evacuate everybody. And, how we're all gonna get out of the city at one time, I
And
don't
when
know.
when was this? What time period would this have been?
Mid-50s.
Mid-50s.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And back then, teachers were to take care of their children.
Yeah.
The same
Yeah.
as now.
And so if you were married, you had your own children at home, you had to stay with the class first.
Drop,
I remember
roll
when,
under the
Oh, really?
tables,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
do you remember when Kennedy was shot?
Yes.
You were here? I was in about third grade, I think.
Yeah.
And we
Wow.
let the school out early. Remember, kids went home early.
Yes, I remember walking down the hall and Florence Heineke looking just pale as she could possibly look. And, we were just very serious at lunchtime. We didn't have funny things to say. We just couldn't, we were just whispering because we didn't want the children to be scared. Anyway, what else was happening? One thing, when I remember that field out there where all the.
Describe the field.
Capture the
Describe the
flag.
field.
Yeah,
Capture
that
the
gave-
flag,
yeah.
yes. No
And it
bungalows.
was all, as she said, plain, you could look out over the city. I remember Mary Robinson. I have the family Robinson in our school at that time. They were all black girls. And she was so good at running. And I thought, well, I'm going to race her one time. I'm going to see how good I am. And of course,
You were gonna race against her?
Yeah, I was going to race against her.
You were a hiker, you were a dancer, you were probably pretty fit.
Oh, folk dancing, we have to talk about that later. Yeah, okay, go on with the field.
Yeah, and then, of course, she, no, I couldn't beat her. I didn't try to be anybody else, but I just chose myself that I would take her on this time. But anyway, it was fun. It was just so free.
I want to bring up one thing, because I think it's really important. I was a mixed race child, and coming to this school, there was, I think, Michael Scales. Do you remember the Scales
Yes, I
family?
do.
The father was
I do.
African American. Of course, we called them Negro then, right? And the mother was white. And then we had a Chinese family. There were very few minorities in the school, right? But I never felt ever that I was different, or I didn't ever feel the sort of, what is it called? Prejudice or anything like that. And we didn't have Asian teachers or black teachers. I think they were mostly Caucasian.
Can I ask, Aiko, did you feel it when you were just out in the city?
I felt it for sure when I went to James Lick, and a little bit when I would go to Georgia to visit my father's family, because they're from the Deep South. But this is, to me, was like the dream school, where it's almost like it was a dream, because it was such a happy place. You know, sure, we all got into trouble and we did naughty things, but it wasn't over those issues. It wasn't over prejudice or feeling like you were really different.